From Kern Government Television, welcome to this week's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting, originating from the County Administrative Center located at 1115 Truxtun Avenue, Bakersfield, California. Kern County's vision is to create and maintain a customer-centered county government designed to garner the confidence, support, and trust of the people we serve. Today's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting will convene momentarily.
Board reconvene. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Supervisor Gleason.
Here.
Supervisor Scrivener.
Here.
Supervisor Maggard.
Here.
Supervisor Couch.
Here.
Supervisor Perez. Here.
Report on actions taken in closed session. Madam Counsel.
Good afternoon, Chairman Gleason and members of the board. Today, your board heard items 26, 27, and 29 in closed session. No reportable action was taken on any of them, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, we'll kick off this afternoon session with a review of the consent agenda. All items listed with a CA above the item number are considered to be routine and non-controversial by county staff. Consent items will be considered first and may be approved by one motion if no member of the board or audience wishes to comment or ask questions. If comment or discussion is desired by anyone, the item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered in listed sequence with an opportunity for any member of the public to address the board concerning the item before action is taken. So scrolling through the agenda on page 2 under General Plan Amendment Hearings, Planning and Natural Resources Department, item 3. Items under departmental requests, Planning and Natural Resources Department, item 4 through 8. Public Works Department, Administration and Engineering, items 9 through 14, Public Works Department, Building and Development, items 15 through 19, Public Works Department, Operations and Maintenance, item 20, County Administrative Office, 20, items 21 through 25, County Administrative Office, General Services Division, 26 and 27, Human Resources Division, 28, and consideration of ordinances introduced on September 13th, 2016, item number 29, matters for executive approval, 30 through 33. Does any member of the public wish to pull any of these items off consent agenda?
Number 10 and number 21.
Anyone else? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the board for comment consideration.
Motion on consent.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
Motion is approved. All ayes.
Brings us to item number 10. Oh, excuse me, number 1. Public presentations. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons to address the board on any matter not on this agenda but under the jurisdiction of the board. Board members may respond briefly to statements made or questions posed. They may ask a question for clarification, make a referral to staff for factual information, or request staff to report back to the board at a later meeting. Also, the board may take action to direct the staff to place a matter of business on a future agenda. Speakers are limited to 2 minutes. Anyone wishing to take advantage of this public presentations?
Good afternoon, board. David Fluhart, Havilah, first county seat, and it's our 150th anniversary, and every time I saw that symbol during the budget, and that was really good. But anyways, first district, and I always like being the optimist in the room. You know, I'm at least half right in my predictions, but anyways, so I want to make some more. And I don't know why I have this here, but I'm all about the airports and parades. And I got that there, and I bet, and I love betting, but anyways, I bet by 2020, Nylon's right in describing us as being the most efficient county in the state of California. Okay, I bet by 2020, we'll be back up to 8,000 employees. And I bet by 2020, ag will be back to 75%, and I bet we've solved a lot of problems like marijuana, immigration, and economics in general. And I bet by 2020 the drought will be over, or I don't know, because basically society grows and our government needs to grow too, otherwise just bad things will happen. So I'm an optimist, and while I was here earlier today and I was listening to the discussions, three things came up that I wrote down as a notes, and the first one is unsustainable personnel costs. And then the second part is at current revenue levels. And the third part, which I don't know, I wrote it down because it sounded good, is 20 words or less, Brown Act and accurate. And those three things, I don't know, we got to figure out something with those three. And to circle back, I know the local labor workforce development board is going to come through with a solution. Going to figure out some new industry or something. I'm just excited about it, and ultimately getting back to the center of it is if you're an employee and you're leaving, then you might want to stay, and you might want to watch the good things happening here. Okay, that's about it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Anybody else? Okay, move to board member announcements. Seeing none, we'll move to item number 10. Contract number 17002, plan specifications and notice to contractors for the diversion area loading dock expansion at the Bena landfill. Let's do, a matter of fact, why don't we do this? Why don't we do both? There were two items Mr. Fluvad asked to have pulled off. Let's do the other one too, number 21, is that okay? Okay, let's do 21 also, so we can knock two birds with one stone. 21, we have the County Administrative Office, that's proposed amendment number 1 to Agreement 596-2015 with the Regions of the University of California for vehicle support to increase number of transferred vehicles from 6 to 8. Mr. Fluvat, you pull these off, why don't you get up and tell us why?
All right. David Fluhart, Havelock, 1st District. This is a really small office, and this issue is about vehicle ownership, which I'm all for.
Are we talking about number 10 or are we talking about number 21?
Well, you'd call 21, I think.
I call both.
Okay, so yeah, I was talking about number 21. I'll start over with number 10. I didn't catch that you had said 10. Okay, here's number 10. The loading docks, $160,000 for loading docks at Bena. And I want to talk about dumps for a second. I remember when I was growing up, we'd go to the dump, and I really would not lick my lips for another day and a half. They were so disgusting. And then somewhere between me in high school and doing trash and me coming back as an adult and doing trash, there's a world of difference, and now they're clean, they're quick, they're efficient, they're awesome things to behold. If you actually look at their new process, lining everything with plastic, and it truly is amazing work of machinery going on there, and I could see where they'd need docks. And I don't know, going back to 20 words or less, at first when I read this, when it came out on Thursday, I was happy to see that it's not $160,000 diverted from Homeland Security to the fire department and then to the dump. That would have scared me. But then I heard today 20 words or less, and I count them as exactly 20 words, and it's like, geez, what don't I know? Anyways, yeah. That's. I know it's kind of rambling, but I just wanted to say new way of doing trash makes it a lot nicer sometimes.
And 21.
And 21. Vehicle ownerships to the University of California, basically through Farm and Home Department. And I've seen this before a couple of times, or somehow I just started focusing on Farm and Home, and this one came up, and basically I'd imagine that the vehicles are old, that there's liability issues letting the UC drive them, and they're beat up in their maintenance. And when you think about giving these vehicles to the UC, that's good hands. The UC is a public trust of education. Somehow, some way, those are going to be used to benefit Kern County. This week we have our 100th anniversary fair, right? I mean, that's and this extension's from Davis. So really, when you think about it, it's the University of the Central California. It's like the third or fourth largest of all those schools. And when you give this trucks to them, you can be assured that's going to come back royal to your farmers and to your people out there that need education and need a good helping hand. And I don't know, there's just so much to say about UC. And anyways, there's a list right here, and I don't know if you care to read or anything. And I got a cute drawing I'll turn into. So, okay, that's about it. I guess we're almost done with the meeting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone in the public wishing to make a comment about this issue? Either 10 or 21? Okay, seeing none. Mr. Pope, do you have anything to say about number 10? I'm not sure what the question was.
I'm fine, thank you.
Number 21, any questions?
No questions, Chairman.
Okay, so any board comments on 10 or 21?
Motion on staff's recommendation on item number 10.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
Motion is approved, all ayes.
Number 21.
Motion on the recommendation.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
Motion is approved, all ayes.
Thank you. That brings us to, mercifully, the end, adjourned to Tuesday, September 27th, 2016.
So
Need a
moved.
motion. Done.